I hate being unprepared. And even more, I hate being hungry. Hungry turns to hangry. Can you relate? Have you been there? Are you constantly running through a drive-through or throwing together a boxed meal for your family because you're overwhelmed and exhausted and have no time to prepare? I get it. I'm there. Here are three of my favorite quick and healthy meals to make for your family this week. Grab a pen. Are you sick of trying diet after diet and not losing weight? Are you tired of doubting your ability to actually lose weight in a healthy way? Do you wish you could find a laid out for you plan that will help you stay accountable to your goals? Hey friend, I'm Lindy Schlabach, Christian fitness and nutrition coach. I gained 100 pounds in my late 20s and struggled for years to get it off. 9 years ago, I found a system that works and has helped me lose over 90 of those pounds. I've worked with women in online fitness and nutrition ever since. In this podcast, I'll teach you how to reframe your thoughts about weight loss and your ability to achieve lasting results, and lose weight in a way that honors God without obsessing about the scale, and meal plan and prep for your family. So grab your pre-workout and let's chat. You keep coming back to the podcast. Does that mean that you're ready to join the biblical weight loss framework? It's here for you. We're going to lose weight God's way. If you want to heal from unhealthy mindsets and have a laid out plan and feel confident in your God-given life, join the biblical weight loss framework. You can find the link to join us below at herweightlossmindset.com. That's herweightlossmindset.com. Okay, so we have the most precious baby at home. If you didn't hear our adoption story, you'll have to go back to January and listen to that. It has been an absolute blessing in our lives. My prep schedule, however, has been sacrificed and gone out the window, leaving me grabbing for quick snacks or just going hungry. And last night I was finally able to get in the kitchen and get some prep done. And so I want to share with you a couple of things that we are eating this week. You can use the same ingredients to make these foods. So, three things that we're eating this week: chicken quesadillas. We've got chicken with rice and veggies. And then we have crispy chicken with potatoes and roasted carrots. So, I've talked to you before about bulk prepping, bulk buying food. We love Costco. We have a Costco membership. We have a local Amish guy that we buy as much from locally as we can, and we'll do a Kroger supplement now and again. Um, but last night, I bulk prepped a massive pan of onions, bell peppers, and zucchini. I also separately roasted a bunch of carrots, and I baked some potatoes. I had them all in my oven at the same time. So I'm not spending 2 hours in the kitchen trying to get things in and out of the oven. Like, put it all together, okay? Some things might have to cook a little bit longer. Our potatoes did. That's totally fine. I love those Kroger organic little rice packets, 90-second, like you nuke them in the microwave. They're organic. There's one ingredient, rice, and they are an easy, delicious substitute. Now, if you have a bigger family, you're going to need a couple packets. A lot of times they have them 2 for $5, so I'll buy sometimes 4 or 5, 2 to 4 at a time. But I love having those as an option. And we buy the Mission carb wraps. So I haven't talked a lot about like nutrients necessarily, but if you are going to buy a carb, if you want to know if a carbohydrate is healthy for you, what you're going to do is take the total number of carbohydrates in that serving, and you're going to make sure that there is 1 gram, at least 1 gram of fiber per 10 grams of carbohydrates. Okay. You also want to make sure that the sugar content is less than the fiber, and there's a bonus if there's protein. So those Mission carb wraps, Carb Balance, I think is what they're called, are a fantastic choice. I also extra buy zucchini because I like to chop up what I don't cook so that I can put those in my superfood shake. I drink a superfood shake every day for lunch. Um, I have I used to be a Beachbody coach, and so I drink Shakeology. It is a non-negotiable in my life. It is the only shake that I've ever found that does exactly what I need it to do. So that is my lunch every day. We've always got apples and bananas on the counter. I do Greek yogurt and cottage cheese and an apple every single day for my post workout. We always have Bolt House Ranch. It's like a Greek yogurt ranch. I love all of their dressings. We always have those on hand. So this week when we're having chicken quesadillas, Daryl chucks those full of chicken, veggies. We top them with salsa, sour cream, and avocado. So that is our meal. We don't do sides with that. The grilled chicken and rice with the onions, peppers, and zucchinis, that all goes in a bowl. And then crispy chicken with a baked potato and roasted carrots, we keep those individual. So if you are bulk buying some of these, the Greek yogurt, the Mission carb wraps, zucchini, load up with those. You can buy them frozen already. You can buy them fresh and chop them frozen. I always recommend following the organic list. I don't buy organic bananas, but organic veggies for the most part, apples especially. And then I always have at least 4 tubs of cottage cheese in the fridge because I eat anywhere from half a cup to 3/4 cup daily. And I love the big tubs of the Kirkland's Greek yogurt at Costco. We'll buy like 2 or 3 of those at a time because I eat a cup a day. And if we use it for sour cream or a dip or anything like that, you always want to make sure that you have that on hand. So, in episode 53, I talk about saving time in the kitchen by delegating. Get your family in the kitchen. Make some of these things. This took us probably maybe an hour to an hour and 20 minutes to prep all of this. And we have dinner for the rest of the week. So we have friends coming over this weekend. We had a weekend at home, which is rare for us. So dinner at home every night, but we have enough chicken. We buy 80 pounds of chicken at a time from a local Amish guy. And so we always are making sure we have shredded chicken, grilled chicken, and cooked chicken for whatever it is that we might want to eat, snacks or wraps or whatever. So have a plan. Have a plan. What are you going to make this week? Are there things that you have in your pantry that need to be used? Use them up. Get them out. What can you use and cook that you already have? Do you have a bunch of meat somewhere in a freezer that you can thaw? Do you have wraps that you could use to either make quesadillas? Or I love to make little mini pizzas. You just spray them with a little bit of avocado spray oil. You can top it with your veggies, your protein, and your cheese and pop those in the oven. It makes for a super fun dinner. And if you have kids at home who are kind of picky, you can get them maybe into trying new foods if you let them make their own pizzas. So have some veggies chopped up. Encourage them to try one new veggie. If you I love the turkey pepperonis from Kroger. Keep those on hand in the pantry. They don't even have to go in the fridge until they're opened. Get creative in the kitchen. Just because you have chicken in the fridge doesn't mean you have to eat chicken and rice every day of the week, right? Like nobody wants to eat the same foods all the time. Get creative. Say a prayer. Ask the Lord, okay, Lord, I really want to make sure my family's eating healthy meals at home. What do I have that we can eat? Can you show me some new recipes? This is like such an undervalued opportunity, in my opinion, is to let God lead and guide and direct because you're going to remember things in your pantry, or He's going to remember things in your pantry that you don't. So 2 weeks ago, He was like, you need to start eating oatmeal. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I had just enough oatmeal in the pantry to make enough for a week. That was amazing. I warmed up some oatmeal. I put a little almond milk in it and I put frozen blueberries in it while it was hot. It's like the best snack ever. Actually, I'm probably going to go eat some of that as soon as I hop off of this right now. So 3 things that we're eating this week: chicken quesadillas, grilled chicken with rice and veggies, crispy chicken with baked potatoes and roasted carrots. What are you making this week? What do you have that you can repurpose? Get creative. You can do it. I promise. If you need help with prep, that is one thing we're going to talk about in the second series of the Biblical Weight Loss Framework. So don't forget to click on the link in the show notes below, and we will see you in there. Take care and God bless and happy eating. Hey sis, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend? Also, please leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It lights me up to know this podcast is helping you. Okay, it's time to go make a protein shake and get my sweat on. No more standing in the kitchen waiting for motivation to appear. I will meet you back here for another episode. God bless.